Hey, welcome back. It is day 11 and we are in Inktober Tangles 2022. We're in the second week and today our tangle is Bravensword by Debbie New, CZT. And the way we do these step outs, the way we do these videos is that the first part is a step out and the second part we then, once we've learned the pattern, then we draw it on the mandala. And Bravensword is our step out. It's a pretty easy tangle to learn and it's a lot of fun and it's really pretty. It's a blossom tangle. And if you haven't gotten your beginner's guide, I did create a guide that has everything you need to know to be able to do this challenge, to get connected to other CZTs that are working along with us, and recommendations for my supplies, daily email prompts to my videos, my YouTube videos, and the link is in the description. And a couple other things that are in that beginner's guide is you have a tangle step out so that you can create the step outs along with me. So we're going to do Bravensword. This is the step out. It's pretty simple and easy, and I think you're really gonna love it. Let's get into the studio now. We're gonna go over to my studio and we're gonna get started. Now, I promised to show you what we did yesterday, and I'm really liking it. This is finery. So I want to just get a little closer so you can see it. And it's pretty finished. At the end, after I get all the tangles in at the end of Inktober, I will go back and fine tune everything as well once I see it there. So so there we go with that. And later on we're going to put Bravensword right here, another blossom tangle. So let's take a look at step out. Here's the step out. This is the tangle that we're creating. These are my my tools, and really you just need a fine liner and one that's preferably black, and the other one that would be a contrasting color to make your step out. I've chosen a Statler Tri-Plus fine liner, and it's a hot pink. And I also have a graphite, a pencil, a number 2 pencil will do. I like the Nero Extra Hard pencil. That is one of the pencils that I use. And some way to blend for your shading. So we're going to start with the step out, and I'm going to show you how I got this great stencil. So I use a 4x6 card and an index box. And then I have, I ordered this stencil. So all this information is going to be in my updated supply list, and you'll receive that in an email shortly if you sign up. And to sign up, you go, the link is in the description. And it's a real easy opt-in. Oh, and I do want to mention that until they get to know you and that you and I are connected, it may go to spam. So check your spam. If you signed up and you're not getting emails from me, it's in your spam box because they are being sent out. So let's get started. And actually, I want to draw this with a PN. So let me do that. I think I'm going to have to adjust my camera again, but I'll see if I can do it this way. Okay, so it's very simple. You just match it up here, hold it down. I guess I didn't hold it down there. Been doing a lot of step outs, so I ran out of some of the blanks that I had already done, but I thought you might like to see that there is a stencil that was created especially for Zentangle step outs. 6 spaces, because in our step outs, our patterns are designed with no more than 6 steps. We say that if you can draw or write ICSO, you can learn how to draw these step out patterns, because we go one elemental stroke at a time. And if you see that the step out, so we have dots, we have curved lines, and we have S curves in this Bravensword. So you can see some examples of straight line, S shape, dots, C shape, and circles, and you can take a screenshot and you can have those available if you so desire. So let's get started. Let's see, my camera moved and I want to get this a little bit closer to me so that I can draw kind of so that I can draw for you comfortably. All right. So the first step for Bravensword is to draw 2 orbs. And then we're going to come in and draw those 2 orbs, leaving some space. And then we're going to come and we're going to attach and create like a 6. And then turn our paper, and then this would be a 6. So this is going to go rather quickly. Our last video with finery, there was a lot of details, but this is pretty simple. We've got our dots. We have our line, our 6, and then we're going to create, and then we're going to create it together, connect them with a straight line, and we're going to do this again. Straight line. Wasn't quite as straight as I wanted it. Okay, so here's the big trick to make Bravensword is we're going to start up at this top we're going to come through the middle and over to the side with a nice backwards S curve. There you go. We've done it. It's done. But in order to get this blossom pattern, I'm going to show you how I do it with 4 Bravensword. So I've got my 1 dot, 2 dots. I'm going to connect them. I'm going to come out to the side with another orb. It's really not a dot, it's a little orb. Keep it perpendicular. And we're going to connect them there. Now, all right. Now, we're going to come over here, do it one more time. I've got my connections. And I forgot my little 6s here. So let's get those in 1. Okay. Now we're going to do our backwards S. Get a sip of tea. Come now to the center and around, and I'm going to turn this. And that's all there is to it. We're going to write down all right. So this is Bravensword. And this is day 11. And this pattern is by Debbie New. CZT. Okay, so now it's time to get out our mandalas and draw the pattern on the mandala. So I'm going to here. And we're now getting ready for part 2, putting Bravensword onto the mandala. Here is the mandala that is in the beginner's guide if you want to have a copy of this, and daily emails with links back to the video to do the step outs and draw the pattern. Then that is what we want to, the link is in the description. So let's head over to the studio. I see my dog at the window. He's awfully curious and sometimes he will start barking. So if I very quickly go to mute and continue drawing, you'll know why. So there's the step out. And here's our mandala. And I'm going to draw the, I'm going to do 4 petals like we did in the step out and see where we go from there. So I'm going to put it here. Seems like we've got a few blossom tangles in this row, and this is the row for this week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And that's how I'm organizing it. Now I'm going to connect them. And then I'm going to do my backwards S. This one. And I'm going to turn it. Well, I kind of think it looks a little sparse and I could actually fit one here. Let's see what happens. This is, I haven't done this before, but I'm going to connect them. And this is a 6. And then the 6. Well, we have to fit another one in for it to look kind of, at least I think we do. And we'll give it another. Give it a petal here. It's a little crowded there, but there is our Bravensword. Now, I am going to think a minute. let's see. Let me see if I can come here. Okay. I want to do a little bit of an aura here. Yeah. So at this point, what I do ask is, now that you've learned how to do the step out and you've practiced the tangle a little bit, go ahead and do some searches on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and YouTube for this pattern. Also, what's a really great place is if you download, and it is free, the Zentangle app on your phone. You can hashtag Bravensword and see what other artists have done and get an idea of how you can embellish and put this and make this pattern your own. I'm not going to color this in until I have a little time. I like to let it sit. I like to put the pattern in, and then sorry for the turn here because I want you to see. So whoop. Yeah, I want you to see how it's starting to fill up. There is Bravensword. I'm going to add some gold embellishments while we're on the still on the lesson. Let me show you. And I love this. I love this gold pen. It's really very economical too. And it's a shoot, I can't read it now. It's going to be in the supply list. So if you want to know my supplies, it's a good reason to get on the list, and you'll get there's a download, the beginner's guide, and then there's a supply list that gives you a lot of supplies that I use and like, including this gold pen. So that's the beginning, and I want to give it a little bit of a rest, and then I will show you on the next video tomorrow what I've come up with. And at the end of the month, those of you that have been following along, I'm inviting you to a live Zoom where we can share our work and we can ask questions, and we can talk about some of the questions and some of the tangles we really liked. I'm really looking forward to that too. So this was Bravensword Mandala. Tomorrow is, I think this is sock or soak. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it, but that's what we'll do next. And it's really a fun focus tangle. If you're really nervous and you don't want to have to think too much and you just want to have repetitive line, a lot of Zen flow, we call it in Zentangle, then sock is your pattern. So get the beginner's guide and the daily email prompts, and remember to check your spam, because if you've already downloaded and you're listening again and say, darn, she said she was going to send me something if I opted in and I didn't get it. Well, I did send it to you and it's in your spam filter. So go ahead and, whitelist us. The link is in the description. Subscribe. It really helps me out. And ring the bell for notifications. And I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye for now.